What up, y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. I want to send a huge shout out to Kianna Underwood. It's super unfortunate, but Kianna Underwood passed away. She was a Nickelodeon star. She played on all that. I don't know if y'all remember all that from back in the day. But she was recently unalived in a hit and run in New York. You know what I'm saying? And I'm looking at the report. It says law enforcement officials say Kianna Underwood, a former Nickelodeon child star, was killed Friday in a hit and run in New York. She was only 33 years old. According to the New York Police Department, Underwood was crossing an intersection in the Brownsville neighborhood of Brooklyn when a black Ford Explorer SUV hit her in the morning. While lying in the street, she was then subsequently struck by a black and gray sedan. NYPD said in a statement. Underwood I'm sorry about that. Underwood starred in Nickelodeon's popular children's sketch comedy show All That over 7 seasons, or I'm sorry, 7 episodes in 2005. Between 1999 and 2004, Underwood voiced the character um, Fushida Glover in the Nick Jr. show Lil Bill, which was a big show. I know I watched it when I was a kid. Of course, I watched All That when I was a kid. You know what I'm saying? I made two amazing shows that shaped a lot of us. I would say, that shaped a lot of our childhoods. If you grew up in the '90s, 9 times out of 10 you watched Little Bill, and 9 times out of 10 you watched all of that. You know what I'm saying? So these were two pivotal shows. I feel like, what I'm saying, growing up in the '90s. Um, all that was Underwood's last credited role. The program helped launch multiple careers over its decade long run, ranging from Nick Cannon, Keenan Thompson, and Amanda Bynes. You know what I'm saying? So one time for this beautiful soul, Kianna Underwood. Um, but it just goes to show, man, and I say this including myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got to be careful on the road. I know a lot of times I be driving, I be trying to, handle so much business. I'm on the phone, I'm on calls, I'm texting. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times I'll drive long distances, and I'll be on my phone. You know what I'm saying? I'm on Google, I'm on YouTube, I'm texting or whatever I'm doing, just to kind of kill the time. You know what I'm saying? For when I'm driving long distances. But it's stories like this that make you kind of be like, man, we got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Because again, you talking about 33 years old. 33 years old. You know what I'm saying? You don't get a chance to really live. You know what I'm saying? I'm 34 right now. I'm sorry, I'm 35 right now. But you know, imagine, only seeing 33 years. You know what I'm saying? Is one of them unfortunate situations, but it just goes to show that a lot of times we're trying to get so much shit done, because in this case, I don't think that they did it on purpose. I don't think that, what I'm saying, these drivers was on some like, oh, I'm gonna just hit her, boom, like yeah, I'm trying to hurt this girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure it was, I'm on the phone. Oh dang, you don't want to go back because you know what's gonna happen. You know what come with that. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of times we do that. Just how many of us be on the road? How many of us be on the road and we texting and we calling and we doing other things? We on Instagram and we on TikTok and YouTube. How many of us do that? Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? It's just it's at this point, I think a lot of it is human nature, because you're trying to see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You're trying to still be connected to the world. You know what I'm saying? But it's one of those things where you got to be careful, because 33 years to go at 33 is that's tough. I'm sure she had a family. I don't know if she had kids or not, but I'm sure she had family that loved her. And she was able to do some amazing things. You know what I'm saying? So, one time for Kianna Underwood. If y'all not truly familiar with her, I wanna I wanna pull up some clips real quick of just her and who she is and what she was able to do while she was here. See if I can find some clips.
No, you gotta talk louder. Tell them who the fuck you is.
Kianna Underwood from All That on Nickelodeon. Baby's not. Baby's not
Tell them what show you was on.
the show I am on is All That on Nickelodeon.
Oh my god. And tell them about Little Bill too. Wow.
And she got the voice.
Tell them where you at right now. You in New York, right?
That's of course.
Damn, it looked like she wasn't doing too good. I don't know if it was like she missing a tooth and everything. I don't know if she was she on drugs?
Kianna Underwood from All That on Nickelodeon. Baby's not. Baby's not.
Tell them what show you was on.
The show I am on is All That on Nickelodeon.
Oh my god. And tell them about Little Bill too.
New information released today on another deadly hit and run, this one in Brooklyn. Police say Kianna Underwood, a former Nickelodeon star, was the person killed. This is a picture of her that was taken in 2004 while she was working as an actress. This incident happened yesterday morning in Brownsville. Police say Underwood was hit by at least one car on Pitkin Avenue and then dragged by another car as she tried to cross the street. She died at the scene. Both drivers left the scene, have not been identified. Underwood was best known for appearing on Nickelodeon's All That. She was 33 years old. New information released today on another deadly hit and run, this one in Brooklyn. Police say...
Nah, rest in peace, man. God damn.
And the NY... Kianna Underwood is gone. She lit up Nickelodeon's All That and brought a spark.
Hey, be careful, because I...
Let me see. None of the scenes is popping up. Huh. They might have took all the scenes off of YouTube or never posted them for real. I think it's just people reacting to it.
Unfortunately, I have some very sad news to share. Unfortunately. Unfortunately.
Damn. Yeah, she really don't got, yeah. They might have took it all off. Or not posted it for real. That's crazy. But nah, man, rest in peace though, man. Kianna Underwood. Yeah, this was one of the scenes. It sucks because you can't really. I would have loved to see one of the scenes. But nah, man. But shout out her, man. Shout out her. Like I said, it's a short life. This can be a short life. You know what I'm saying? And I think that, it's just a realization. It just hit me a little different because I know I'll be texting and driving. I'll be like, and again, I've done it so much to the point where you're like, damn, you don't even think twice about it. You know what I'm saying? But in this type of case, it's like some shit like this could happen. You know what I'm saying? She just minding her business or whatever. And again, I don't know exactly what she was doing, if she was in the middle of the street or whatever it may be. But it just shows that you can just be in your own world. You know what I'm saying? And shit could happen. You know what I'm saying? So we got to be careful when we on the road. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be an innocent soul like this that's taken, you know what I'm saying, by us just kind of feeling like we got a million things going on in our world. You know what I'm saying? And we end up taking somebody out of their world. You know what I'm saying? So it's just one of them things, man. We got to be careful. And like I said, I want to find some of her work. And I don't know if she was on. Let me know in the chat if somebody knows, was she on drugs, or, and I just say that because you see her, you see her in a clip. She had a missing tooth and everything. So I don't know like what her story was. Wow. Okay. Damn. This was her with Keenan. I honestly don't really remember her from all that. That was like, see, I was watching all of that in the early 90s, you know what I'm saying? Where it was like the original cast, you know? I'm talking about, back when it was, Keenan, Kale, Amanda Bynes, you know what I'm saying? Like the original cast. I think she was a little after that. Man. Mm. Okay, I think, yeah, this was an episode that she was on. Okay. That looked like Keenan, so she might have been on there I think when Keenan was on. It looked like Keenan. It could be. Yeah. Hmm.
This live is just pretty much to make everyone aware. And
Hmm. Yeah, so I think she was going through it. I think this girl is talking about seeing if somebody can help her. Let me see what she was going through. I'm guessing.
and like get her help, Kianna Underwood. So she was season 10 of all that.
Mm.
And I was not aware that she's been in New York homeless.
Oh wow. Okay.
I was not aware until last night, when for some reason it hit my time feed, news feed, that she was homeless. Um, I'm not understanding why nobody's talking about it.
Mm.
I don't understand why people are being selective with the help that they are giving when certain cast members have been very vocal when it comes to a certain cast member and offering help, but she's like literally one of the babies. I
Mm.
can't speak on any other show, but when it comes to all that, we try to give this facade that we're a big family. If some of us are already out there acting like we care and that we're, big brothers, big sisters, or whatever, and we calling the younger cast members that were on our franchise little brothers and little sisters, and we're being selective publicly with.
Yeah. Nah, if she was down like that, they should have definitely helped that girl. If you know what I'm saying, if you know, right? A lot of times people will be on you like, yo, you should have helped so and whole time it's like you might not even know. You might be so caught up in your life, but also like I do think that, you know, with being caught up in your own life, a lot of times it'd be like let's say for example, Keenan, right? Obviously Keenan is one of the major stars from all of that, right? So I'm gonna use Keenan as an example. People might be going through, so think about all the cast members that was on all that, you know, as most of us were kids growing up or whatever, right? So Keenan, people looking at Keenan like, yo, you should be helping this person and that person. The whole time is like, bro, like I'm always the one that y'all gonna call. You know what I'm saying? Or Kale or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure when Amanda Bynes is going through as she's still going through it, but as she's going through what she going through, I'm sure people are like, come on, bro, like you should help her, this and that. But he might have his own. I'm sure Keenan got his own kids. I'm sure he got his own life. I'm sure, you know what I mean? Like he got people that's like, yo, he's the go-to guy because Keenan's been the guy for years. And again, I'm not saying just Keenan to help, but I'm saying anybody, whether it's Keenan, whether it's Kale, any of the bigger stars, you know what I'm saying? So I get where she coming from, but at the same time, it's kind of like you can't you can't just think that people not trying to help. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know the relationship. We could have did a show together. That don't mean that we super tight. If I'm in a position to help, then yeah, I should, it'll be cool to help. You know what I'm saying? If I'm in a position and I have it, then yeah, but you never know what other people got going on in their lives. You know what I'm saying? Like again, you could look at a Keenan or a Kill and be like, man, you popping. You got all the money in the world. You should be the one that's helping. Whole time he got 50 family members that he taking care of. You know what I'm saying? Whole time he got all of these people that he's looking after. You know what I'm saying? And trying to and paying, paying this person house note, that person car note, this person phone bill, putting these kids through college. Paying for this, paying for that. You never truly know. You know what I'm saying? But damn, I did not know she was you know, she was down bad like that. Yeah, so that's see, so that's why that video of her kind of that's why that video of her, with a missing tooth, that's what that was. That's what that was, she was homeless. Nah, it's a sad thing, man. It's a sad thing. I'm surprised there's no clips on here though. Like no clips of last moments before Kianna.
She once made millions of children laugh, standing up.
Damn. Yeah, I think that's where it happened at.
She once.
Man. Nah, it's a sad story, man. But like I said, it's just one of them things where it's one of them things, man, where you gotta just again for the people that's driving, you know what I'm saying, that's on this road, stay aware of your surroundings because you do got people, you do got people that, they may be on drugs or they may not be paying attention or whatever. You may just be driving, doing what you got to do. You on your phone, you thinking who's gonna run into the middle of the street, who's gonna be standing in the middle of the street at nighttime or whatever it may be, right? Because you're thinking like a person that's together. You know what I'm saying? And you like, yo, like who's gonna be doing that? Ain't nobody about to be doing that. Whole time it's people they mentally gone. You know what I'm saying? They mentally not there. So they not thinking of, dang, like I shouldn't be standing in the middle of the street. I never forget, like a friend of the family is actually one of my mom's best friends. She passed away. We were younger, and she was on drugs and everything like that. And I think she was on the freeway. She had got on the freeway. Obviously, she wasn't in her right mind, got on the freeway and got hit on the freeway. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure those people was probably like, I'm just driving. I'm not thinking that there's going to be a person on the freeway running or walking or whatever the case may be. I'm just trying to drive. I might be on my phone looking down and then boom, it happens. You know what I'm saying? So that can happen. You know what I'm saying? So I just say, like, we got, if you have, you know what I'm saying? If you are of your right mind, just be, you know what I'm saying? Be aware because things like this can happen. You know what I'm saying? And it's super unfortunate, but it's one of those things, man. But again, man, I always appreciate everybody watching. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Rest in peace, Kianna Underwood. You know what I'm saying? She did some amazing things and was able to do some amazing things while she was here. You know what I'm saying? So, we got to salute her for that. You know what I'm saying? So, one time for Kianna, man. One time for Kianna. Rest in peace, rest in peace, rest in peace. Till next time, y'all.